Now.
Well, this latest breakdown at DIA isn't a dilemma. It's not a setback. It's really a disaster, and it will be Denver travelers paying the price for years to come.
And not out of their wallets, but with the time they spend getting around all the construction that could still be going on 2 presidential elections from now.
If you haven't heard the bad news today, DIA and the company behind its big renovation project just can't stand to work together anymore, so they are splitting up and leaving us to wait for this mess to get cleaned up.
And we have team coverage on the fallout tonight. Denver 7's Liz Gilardi will join us in a moment with the mayor's take on this. We begin with Chief Investigator Tony Kowaleski.
And Tony, this project was supposed to be finished in 2021, and at this rate, we could be looking at 2025.
Yeah, Ann and Shannon, you know, we've all been inconvenienced by what we see out here over the past several months, but here's the best way I can describe it. This is a marriage that started here 13 months ago when they started the construction, a marriage that officially ended in divorce today. And by all indications, this is expected to be an ugly divorce.
They've just done a whole lot to disrupt this entire airport.
Carolyn Wilkinson is a frequent flyer and candid with her opinions.
It's just plain ugly. Ugly and confusing.
And airport executives eliminated part of that confusion.
I do not see this as a debacle. We did not make a mistake.
You said it's not a mistake, it's not a debacle. Help us with a word. I'm guessing we're not here for a celebration.
This is an unfortunate transition, but we're still going to give the citizens what we have promised them.
For months, the airport contractor has asked for more time and more money. After this news briefing, it got its walking papers.
Look, could we have done things differently? Sure. Could we have helped them a long decision? Maybe we could, but I am not going to take the fall for the fact that they didn't give us the information that we needed upon which to make decisions and then tell us that we didn't make design decisions.
A major decision leaving passengers now wondering, when will DIA return to normal?
I think we will beat the schedule that they put in front of us, which is 2025.
What's the biggest question you have as you look around here?
How much longer do we have to put up with this Mickey Mouse?
You heard it there. She called it Mickey Mouse. What's the other side saying? Well, they released a statement late this afternoon. Here's part of what it says. They said that it was unfounded complaints and allegations, really taking a strong piece of criticism there. And then they also said, we are disappointed with Denver's decision and strongly disagree with their characterization of how we have arrived at this point. So as we said earlier, it's a divorce, and it's promising to be an ugly divorce. Next 90 days, the developer will be out of here, DIA, saying they're going to take over and start moving this thing forward soon. Reporting live at DIA, I'm Tony Kowaleski. And Shannon.
All right, Tony, thank you very much. On to Denver 7's Liz Gilardi, who joins us with how city leaders are reacting.
And Liz, I know you heard from Mayor Hancock late this afternoon. He used the word embarrassing.
The words he used, embarrassing and disappointing. He said in an interview this afternoon, if this was my home and I had a contractor in my home who was behaving this way, I would tell them to get out. Well, that's what he did. Mayor Hancock said he made the call to terminate the contract at 10:30 Monday night after consulting with the airport's CEO, Kim Day. And he believes the Great Hall renovation can be delivered sooner than projected and in a more fiscally responsible way. The mayor also told me he was personally involved in the discussions, especially as this partnership started heading south. He says it finally reached the point where he decided the cost to go through with the project would be more than terminating the contract, even though we still don't know what that exact dollar figure will be.
This project, the give and take, was constantly becoming more and more challenging by the day. And as we looked at it, you know, we recognized that we must protect the overall welfare of this airport.
Should have entered into this contract in the first place. He said based on the information he had at the time, he still believes it was the right decision. I also talked with council members today who want a full review, and they want the airport to come before them and explain what happened. Reporting live in the newsroom, Liz Gilardi, Denver 7.
All right, long haul
What a
with
mess.
this. Thank you, Liz.